Peace, friend. This is Amin. Do you need your high school diploma, but don't have the time, resources, or the patience to study for and pass the GED? What if you could earn your high school diploma while working on a plan for your success with a coach at the same time? If you would invest in a program like that, then hit the link below and enroll in Operation Reconnect today. I've been an educator for over 30 years, and in that time, I've seen countless high school graduates that end up underemployed, unemployed, or miserably employed because they walked out of school with a diploma but didn't walk out with a plan. That's why 10 years ago, I founded Operation Reconnect, and since then, we've graduated hundreds of people just like you who have gone on to achieve heights that they never thought possible. Just because the school system failed you doesn't mean you have to fail yourself. Don't give up. You have options. Enroll in Operation Reconnect today, and I'll see you at the top. Peace.
Greetings, esteemed Black homeschooling parents. Amin here, and I'm here to let you know that it's time to take charge of our children's education like never before. And I have exciting news for you. The Uhuru Academy online K-12 private school and homeschool partnership is here to change the game. And we're enrolling. Listen up. Our curriculum is proudly African-centered, empowering young minds with knowledge that celebrates our rich heritage, our roots, and our greatness. Yes, you heard that right. We have students from all corners of the world, and our vision is to create a generation of leaders who are visionary, confident, and empowered. Black homeschooling parents, let's unite and give our children the gift of an education that fuels their pride, elevates their potential, and ignites their passion for greatness. Visit us at uhuruacademy.com to secure your child's position at the Uhuru Academy, the premier partner in empowering our leaders of tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, it's still a lot of debate about who we are. Cats arguing, we ain't African, we ain't black, we ain't this, we ain't that. Man, truth is, we all of that. Because all of that come from us, you know what I'm saying? It's all about where you gonna fit in. Yeah. Yo, what's your name? You an African, an American, or an Israelite? Black or more, Muhammad or a provocateur? What the business like? Malcolm X, my enemy. Chief Turner, Dr. King, keep a burner. You repeat, look at me, who you see? I'm Garvey when I rap a bar. Every line is a blacker star. I'm masterful cause I understand who these crackers are. Nat Turner's my avatar. My attitude so desolate. I'm a mocking dog, these motherfuckers. Dr. Copy, Europeans know what I mean. I'm Farrakhan, never will I run. Robert Williams, nigga with a gun. George and Jonathan Jackson, Dr. Joseph Ben, Dr. Nam, show me prove like Dr. Clark. I'm a boom cause I got the heart. I'm Dubois cause I'm hella smart. I'm Denzel cause I got the part. I'm Bianchi, Sutton Kufu, Mansa Musa, Shaka Zulu. I'm with Mia, I'm with Tulu. If I was Jesus, what would you do? I'm a Negro and I'm colored. I'm your nigga and your brother. Yeah, I kill you, but I love you. Accept your own and reject it. What's your name?
What's your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What song did you speak? How did the man take your tongue? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history? What did the man do to make you a done?
What's your name? It's the Chigaboo, it's the Porsche Monkey, it's the Sambo, it's the Nkoyo. Maybe revolution is just too much for the handle. I ain't carry no scandal. I ain't scary, I am. Harry Tubman with a candle. Time to pick up the mantle. I'm a son to Wop and Queen of Zinga. Nefertiti and Queen Amina. Half she said and the Queen of Sheba. She thinks she God, please believe her. Name is Osada, great escape. Angela Davis, keep safe. Willie Mandela refused to break. I'm anime, refuse to hate. I see straight through cause the lady day. Been standing in the loop. I got things to say. With Shirley Chisholm, I paved the way. The homie queen came to slay. Better Shabazz, I mean my Malcolm. Black love is the only outcome. I won't stop until y'all have some. I might say this shit gon' happen. I'm on shoot, come bless the altar. I'm maybe I bless Walter. I'm on the cool, I got my daughter. I'm all your, I cannot falter. I'm the one to give birth to stars. Masterful, how I work these bars. Serious B to the earth to Mars. KOS reverse the star. Show now.
And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What song did you speak? How did the man take your song? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history? How did the man, what did the man do to make you as dumb as you are right now?
Peace.
Woo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, welcome, peace, everybody. This is He Say She Say with Baba Amin.
Mama Nkoyo.
You know what I'm saying? And we're in the house tonight, going live, having a good time. We're gonna discuss some trending topics. You know what I'm saying? Answer some questions, dialogue with some folk in the chat. You know, and just kind of just talking and chill. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
yeah, that was fire. You know, you
Fire.
ate on that track.
Man, I
You ate on that. That was your name. You know
I
what I'm
had
saying?
good energy to fight, man.
Hey, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? She say, this shit gonna happen. We say, I'm Oshun, come bless the altar. I'm Yemiya, I bless the Walter. I'm Olakun, I jama daughter. I'm Oya, I cannot falter. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? He say, she say, who's out there watching right now? Say what's up to us in the chat so we can shout you out. Say what's up to us in the chat. Also, if you have a Black-owned business, make sure you share your business in the chat, whether you catching it live or you catch it on a replay. Make sure Miss DB say she did that. Yes, she did that. She did that. Right. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The Ojos be up in here creating. We love to create things.
We do.
And you see, we do our own commercials.
Head that in the heart. That was good.
I've been doing my old voiceover, homeschooling parents. Please put your, you know what I'm saying? Like man, when you an entrepreneur and you getting it out the mud, you building it from the ground up. Hey, you got to get it in. You got to know how to learn new skills. Right. You got to be willing to stick your neck out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And then plus you went to broadcasting school. Well, you know, hey,
I did go broadcasting. You know, I learned a little something.
He invested in himself to go and learn a little something.
Yeah. I learned a little something in broadcasting school back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, but then you know the video editing, all that kind of stuff, man. Just all that kind of stuff, man. But you know, we have a mission. Gotta promote the Uhuru Academy. You know what I'm saying? And build this school and take care of this family. And Black man, do whatever you got to do to take care of you and yours. That's right. Use the skills that you got. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to A Taste of Kingdom Catering in the house. You know, a taste of the Kingdom Catering in the house. What's up, fam? All right, families in the house. I believe that Christina. You know, they got Facebook users.
Oh, that's a catering. Yep. Yes.
Yeah. I was thinking about scratching your head.
Sorry, because that is
no, that was a sleeping scratch.
No, that is because I just shaved my head and it's itching already.
You know, you tired. You thinking something saying?
No.
Yeah, that was
the fuzz. Feel it. You feel it going back. You know, my head itch.
Right. You just shaved your head.
Feel it.
Yeah. Feel good.
No, that's
a little stubbly.
I do feel like
got
a
little stuff right there, little stuff, but you can't see it good. I mean, she did a good job.
She did a great job.
She did a good job. You know, what's up, Pamela Spagner? Been a while. Welcome, Black. Hey. Welcome, Black. Yeah, that's Christina. That video is funny. The Pilates video. Look, you wrong for that. If I could share that right now, I would. But that Pilates workout video. That was something. Hey, that was something else. That's the type of workout video I can relate to because that's what my workouts look like. I can't watch Baba Bomani workout. It make me quit. Okay, because he do yoga, lift weights, and do Kaf McGraw all in one workout. Like I just do cross disciplines. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? B, I need what we doing today? Jumping jacks or push-ups? Like you know. All right. I did the 30-minute workout at Planet Fitness. I lasted 20 minutes.
Oh.
You know, but we working it. We working it out, right? We work.
Yeah.
She said she quits daily on both. I think that's his goal. I think that when you quit, that's when the workout over.
I never start because I knew I'm like we gotta stay cool, and I'm gonna have to close the day out.
Yeah. You know, and shout out to Coach Weeks and shout out to Coach Beaumont and man.
Play too much.
Go with it. Pipeline the Power. Y'all visit the Pipeline the Power. That's my co-host for Fight the Algorithm on Monday nights, man. He will work you out.
Right.
He got sledgehammers and diesel tires. And
you say something, he's like, I like that shit.
Yeah, I love that pain. Ooh, that's right. That's the thing.
Kick him in
right
the
chest. Big shout out to my brother. Ooh. All right. If you got a black-owned business, make sure you put it in the chat. If we don't spread the word, we cannot spread the dollar. You know what I'm saying? And it's school time, y'all. Everybody going back to school. A lot of districts already started. You know, I know UA Online gets started on September the 5th. It's not too late to enroll, man. We had that parent meeting today.
That was cool.
Oh, it was really cool. You know, meeting all the new parents and having our OG parents, the Muhammad's jump on it. You know, been with us since 2010. We've had 3 of their children come through our system. To have them on, was really cool. But then to have our newest parents on, right, was really dope. Particularly our parents in Accra, Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. We are enrolling students in Africa into our online program. And when I tell you that's a dope feeling, and they were excited too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna do the accent. I don't want nobody to get mad at me, but you
you can't control that, huh?
I tried, but I really loved it. That it is time for Uhuru to come to Africa. That was just really cool. I did it subtle. It was subtle though, but it was like I can't help it. But it was powerful because the sister was saying, we're in Africa, we're Africans, we're African centered, but we have to go across the ocean to learn our history.
Oh man,
right. She said from where she was, they have to come across the ocean and get with us a program over here to learn their story. You know what I'm saying? And it was powerful. And Pamela, we're located actually in South Carolina, but we have an online school that has students all over the country. So all over the country, now all over the world. And so that was really cool. That was cool. That was really cool thing. I've been getting a lot of consultation requests lately.
Yes, man, you've been on your
man, it's been an Uhuru Academy summer. You know what I'm saying?
On your visionary stuff.
Yeah, well, if the word is getting out, but also
you have great ideas too.
Well, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Master of educator.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. But a part of it too is that the public school system is in the dumps right now, man. Oh my God, it's so much going on. Every day I'm looking up in the news. It's something crazy happening. People talking about Florida and what they got going on with the Black History stuff and all that, which, I look at it a little different because at least they arguing about Black history. Most of y'all states, they ain't even talking about it.
True that.
They ain't no conversation. No. At least they got a Black history curriculum to mess up.
Right.
Most states don't have any Black history at all. So it's funny how folks are looking at Florida and then ignoring the Black people in Florida who are in the fight. At least they got it on the legislation, right? We don't even talk about that. They just want to talk about DeSantis politicizing to keep Black people voting Democrat and not really paying attention to the nuance, that's going on down there. But so you got the Florida stuff going on, and I read an article the other day in Florida at an elementary school. You got a young Tamika Thomas say y'all look good. Let me put that up there right quick.
Thank you. And congratulations to you. Yeah, sneak doing stuff.
What? Oh, talking about the event.
Sneak got married. You didn't see that post?
No.
I told this to Tamika. I didn't know. I told her. Yep.
Well, I done snatched up. Well, he got a good. He got him a good one. He got him a good one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. But so the whole Black History thing, baby. I saw this article with this principal in Florida. Her name's Donnell Evanson. Now, when I saw Donnell, I say, "Oh, Donnell." I thought it was a Black dude, Donnell. But actually, it may be pronounced Donald. or Danielle, I don't know, but this young white lady, a school principal in Florida, elementary school, she decided to have an assembly with just the black students. I don't know what her prayers was like that morning or who she talked to.
Right.
But some told this white woman, I'm going to go to school today, and gosh golly, I'm going to pull all the black kids together in assembly and tell them they have to do better on the test. And I'm sure somebody might have said, you mean the ones that did bad on the test? And she must have looked at the person, no, all of them.
She got a wild hair.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to all of them. Because black kids are just doing horrible, right? So I'm just going to talk to all of them. So she decided, yeah, right. So she decided to have an assembly with all the black 3rd and 4th graders in the school. Now, this is a diverse school. There are white kids in the school. There are Hispanic kids in the school. I mean, it's Florida, so it's a multicultural environment. You know what I'm saying? Right. So she pulls just the black kids. And not only does she proceed to tell them that they all need to do better on the test, she said that if you don't, those of you who don't, you have a greater chance of being killed or going to prison. That was her motivation for the black kids. They can't get no black history, but they can get told that if they don't do good on that test, they're going to grow up and get killed or go to prison.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. You know, and the good ones, the ones who do good on the test, she said that they'll get them a McDonald's. They'll buy them some McDonald's.
How dare that?
If they do good.
I'm just good at McDonald's.
Hey, offer them a snack, offer them some food for those that do good. Those who do bad, let them know that they're doomed. So that was her message that morning, right? So she looked at the mirror and thought that was going to go over well.
Patted herself on the back.
Yeah, as a white woman.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna be moved by it. They're gonna really enjoy it.
We have to give them the real.
You know, but I think it's gonna work. It's gonna sometimes you have to force people into change.
She talked to that one black friend. She talked to one black friend and said, girl, you gotta keep it a stack with them kids. You gotta keep it 100 with them kids. I'm gonna tell you, if they go down that road, they will end up dead or in jail.
Yeah.
She didn't stop to think that some of those black kids, it's because some of the parents that stood up, they had children on the A and B honor roll that came home distraught. Yeah. Like, am I gonna go to jail? Am I gonna get killed? You know, I'm a good student. So this is why I have to make good grades.
She just traumatized those children.
Right. And so they put on leave. She thought that was a good idea. Y'all think white folks just know everything, don't y'all?
They slow.
I'm just saying, man.
They are slow.
People really need to think. She didn't think that through. Because even if she was a black educator, right, she would be wrong. It wouldn't be the same backfire, but that would be horrible. Matter of fact, it's even more horrible to me for a black educator to tell a black child that if they don't do well on a test, they're going to be dead or in jail. There are other options.
Yeah, don't just jump to that.
Don't jump. There's so much stuff in between.
And fear tactics as well. Don't scare them into.
You skipped over saying you're going to get a low-paying job. You skipped over saying maybe you won't graduate high school. You skipped over all these other consequences and jump right to dead or in jail. Like if you don't, because we know that there are a pack of blacks right outside your house waiting to kill you if you continue to stay in the hood.
Yeah.
You know, and so we got to get away from that kind of messaging ourselves. But to all white educators out there, that's
not your job.
No, that's not the line of questioning that y'all should use. Okay. And the test is racist anyway. And you can't tell me that every white child in that school did good on the test. Everybody did good on the test except the blacks. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Nationally on the test, we are ranked the worst, but that's because the test is anti-black within itself. Okay. And so, and in low economic areas don't get the same type of preparation. So,
that's right.
So it's a culturally biased test, right? But there is no school where 100% of the black children are not passing the test. Yeah. That's not happening.
And I just sitting thinking about this, the test and how they were. I know, especially growing up, the questions, and even doing it with our older children. It's not you, right? That don't make sense. I'd be like,
it's not culturally relevant.
I'm like, it just, I don't get it. This is boring. I don't want to figure it out. So I cannot relate to that. I can't relate going to the candy store. Like I didn't know.
We went to the corner store.
Went to the candy lady.
Your candy lady, right? In the corner store. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right, man.
Like,
Candy store, the hood. Right.
No.
Well, went to the corner store. Then the candy lady.
Picked an apple. Sandy picked the apple out of her garden. We
And
don't
now
have
the corner
apple
store is
trees.
everything. The
And
corner
we don't
store.
have apple trees.
Yeah, no, who?
We
Yeah,
don't have
right.
apple
No,
trees.
we don't have
They know
apple
that.
trees. Johnny Appleseed, candy.
So that was good.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. You know, we're not, you know, so it's not culturally relevant.
Really
you know what I'm saying?
right.
It's not culturally relevant. And in school is in preparing our children to handle the issues that's in our community in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're not gonna get on that tonight. I just want to point out, you know, that
I was about to go deep.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking, you know, Miss Evanson, come on, Miss Evanson, you didn't think that through. And they sent her on to the house, you know, because I knew goose was cooked when I read the superintendent's name.
Okay, baby.
When I read the superintendent's name, I knew she was black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew she was black because what's her name? Her name is La Shakia. Now you got a La and a Sha in one name. You from the hood, Anakia? A La, a Sha, and a Kia. La Shakia Moore. Right? So I knew once it came across La Shakia desk. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they sent her down there. They sent her on to the house. La Shakia been waiting on her anyway. You know, she might have been an affirmative action hire in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So Lasha Kia, right. So Lasha Kia say, okay, yeah, you done did it now. I got one for you. I bet it's some Trumpster parents up at the school. Right. They push for this lady to get that job, and she went in there feeling all empowered. And yeah, Lasha Kia say, I told you had one time.
Not here, boo.
I told you had one time. So big ups to Lasha Kia Moore, superintendent of the month, for sending that lady to the house for trying to stick a needle in the head of our baby with that crap. You know what I'm saying?
Good black man. Already. But it's very traumatic for those babies. It's already happened.
Right.
They have to work to try to build that confidence up in those babies, and then to tell them that it's not cool that she could just do that. No one should be able to just, do that.
You know, well, Lasha Kia need to call us. Maybe we'll call Lasha Kia and say we can come down there and do some vision development with them babies and help bring their confidence back up. You know what I'm saying? Because I roll right into Florida and get in there and have them babies screaming Black Power throughout that school. Don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Lasha Kia did her thing, sent that lady home, you know. But hey, a lot of stuff happening right now, y'all. I had a question on my mind that I want everybody to kind of chime in on, babe.
What is it?
Well, you know, people been I've been seeing a lot of posts this week, you know, because there's a lot of raunchy rap out there right now. Right, a lot of raw and raunchy rap out there right now. Particular, you got a couple of femcs, Suki Hana and Sexy Red, and they the female Too Shorts and Uncle Luke's, right? They done flipped the script, and they have Peace and Power. Tajir's my son. They done flipped the script, and baby, they doing some songs and spitting some lyrics that you just don't hear. Lil' Kim is blushing.
Well, hey, I mean,
right?
Yeah.
Lil' Kim is blushing. You know what I'm saying? You won't even listen to it for research. I'm trying to say. And you from the gangster era, like we from that era, right? But it begs the question tonight, right? It begs tonight's question. You know, because I'm hearing people saying this music is trash, hip hop is this, they've ruined the culture. So my question is, has hip hop gone bad? Has hip hop gotten worse, or are we just getting up?
I'm gonna say personally, my answer is both.
Okay, both.
Like we're definitely moving out of a realm of inhibition into we know more, we've experienced more, and that just happens. Every generation has their group, the group before them that just don't think that what they're doing is proper or whatever.
Okay,
just don't like something. So
and
they're just progressing from what you did last time. What you did may not be as bad.
Okay, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
They're you've done this. It may not be on this level.
So where does the both come in though?
because I am getting older, and I'm cool with that. Yes,
Yeah.
I am maturing.
But hip hop is also getting worse.
Yes. Yes.
In what ways?
It's out there, and it's not talking about anything. The stuff that's on mainstream, it's not meant for all eyes. I think that I've always thought this, that I had to go I had to wait to 10 o'clock, midnight, listen to a certain channel. It's so easily available to them, to all ears. And that's what I
to
don't
like children.
Yeah, because I believe that if you get
But what about the music itself? I get that. Like the accessibility of the music is horrible. It's frightening, right? The preparation, like, you know, even when we had it, you know, you had to go find it. Right. Now it finds you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's been like that from generation. It was in the 1920s. I heard that stuff, and I was just like, I clutched my red, black, green pearls.
What do you mean?
When I heard Miss Lucille Bogan, I think that's her
okay.
name. 1920s. We've always had that that alternative. That's what James Brown. I mean, that's what Ray Charles. That's what all these people were. The alternative to the
at that time
for each
like the stuff that we sing about Ray Charles, that was seen as very obscene because he was taking gospel themes and turn them into blues music, and you had people protesting back then saying that the blues was the devil's music. Rock and roll, y'all, rock and roll was created by black people.
Sure was. Yes.
Right. And it was that same reaction happened then. I like that you jumped at history when talking about that. You know what I'm saying? And so does each generation seem to push the envelope a little further than a generation before? Right. When you think about the late 60s, when white boys started growing long mullets and the free love hippie movement, and you know, black folks was growing afros, things like that. That scared the hell out of the generation before them. Right. Right.
Yes.
So what are we saying when we say that?
Evolution, things change, things evolve. My grandma used to always say, "There's nothing new under the sun." And when we've done that. We did that 10 years. We did that 20 years ago. History repeats itself, especially when we don't learn from it. I don't think that we're learning from it. We are really devolving, if you ask me, when it comes to a lot of our culture and our ways, because we're getting further away from being the really, you know, righteous human beings that we are.
Right.
We're taking on the culture identity of another culture. This is not our culture.
Right. Well, you know, I love hip hop. Right. You know, as I create hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And I love hip hop. Hip hop changed my life. I grew up, I'm the first leg of the hip hop generation. First heard my first hip hop song, The Message by Grandmaster Flash Furious 5. When I was 8, and that in hip hop, the Hibbit to the Hibbit Rappers Delight. You know what I'm saying? And I had a cousin who was a DJ, and every time something new came out, I was there. He introduced me to Public Enemy, introduced me to Too Short, introduced me to Just Ice and Mantronics, Southern Bass Sound, Florida, everything that came out. My big cousin Mike, and shout out to Big Mike. He would introduce me to everything. NWA, when NWA was called CIA, they was in a group called CIA before they was NWA. That's how much underground hip hop I was exposed to, right? So I saw it when it began to go gangster. And the gangster stuff was mainstream, but before the gangster stuff was mainstream, it was underground. And if you didn't know, you didn't know. Right. Now it's in your face. Right. We've always had party records. Dolomite was nasty. Red Fox was nasty. Richard Pryor was raw. You know what I'm saying? They all went there, but Mama and them played them records at a certain time.
That's right. And you had to get out the house.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you had to get out the house, but you know, and my mama, all they had to be was Teddy Pendergrass. We had to get out the house.
But that's what I'm saying. We know what thought she was having.
Yeah. I didn't then.
What?
But I know then I just said, well, she just won't peas it quiet when she plays slow song. But then when I listened to it, turn off the light. Mama was thinking about some freaking shit. What? Turn them off. I'm like, what? Mama,
like that say, not Miss Allen.
Mama, what was you doing? I don't even want to think about what was happening. We had to go with Eddie Pendergrass came. We had to go outside. You know what I'm saying? But with each generation, the censorship has lessened, lessened and lessened. You know, now you have parents who listen to the same music as their children.
I think maybe the break. I think is just really has gotten so open like that. I think that with the gap, that the generational gap and the gap of culture, it's gotten grown closer and closer.
Right. So, we not growing up?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Are the children advanced or are we behind?
We're behind.
As some of us in the older generation that listen to hip hop.
We got to evolve with the times. We can still, there's nothing wrong with loving hip hop. There's nothing wrong with loving the culture, because it was a lot of revolution that came through hip hop as well.
Right.
But that don't mean you got to stay there.
Right. Now I'm gonna say this though. I don't believe hip hop has gotten worse. Right. I believe that there's still a bunch of beautiful, great, and innovative hip hop music being made out there. Right. Now the music business is bad. The what's in the mainstream that's pushed by mainstream white companies that you know they follow the philosophy of sex and violence sales. Yeah, you know, but the genre, the music itself, I won't say it's gotten worse. I won't say that. I can't say that. I don't think that the music has gotten worse. Now, I think there's some music now, the lyrics have gotten way more raw and overexposed, but musically though, I don't know. There's some great MCs out here.
But they're underground.
That counts though for me.
No, I'm saying they're underground instead of being the mainstream. It used to be, it could be the other way around. It could be a little mix, but what they're putting out there mainstream is just we're over inundated with all that.
There's not a lot of balance out there.
It's
even
not.
the R&B done turned into rap songs.
So how can that not be? That's worse.
Right. Okay. No, I respect that aspect of it. But you know, I can't help but look at it based on what I'm listening to and what you know what I'm saying.
He always finds a silver lining.
Well, because I'm listening. I can't down the genre for what the business is doing to the genre. Right. I can't down the genre. But yeah, this stuff is in your face. But you know what? We had some stuff that was in your face too, right? And no matter how we feel about today's hip hop, we have to own it. These are children.
Yes.
These are children.
Yes.
These are the children of the NWA, Tupac era.
I mean, so are we being biased when we say, at least when we grew up, we still had to hear that music.
I ain't gonna lie.
We heard good music.
Motherfuckers been lying all week. I've been hearing people lying like, well, see, we wasn't like that. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. We was, see how nasty these kids just nasty. We wasn't that. Yes, we was nasty. Maybe it was just where I was at. But yeah, we were raw, y'all.
Right.
It just ain't it but hoes and tricks. That was horrible. That poor black lady, see the Lois Tucker was coming out saying we shouldn't be calling black women bitches and hoes. And we fought against that.
Yeah.
Right. And now our children are saying it. Yeah. Taking it to an oomph level.
Yeah. And
we're offended.
Aghast.
But we started it.
Yep.
Whatever we start, your children gonna take to the what? Level.
That's right. That's what they supposed to. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't they supposed to?
My dad is gangster. I'm a little gangster. So I'm gonna be my kind of gangster.
Gotta keep with the lineage.
Yeah. But
legacy.
Right.
Tamika Thompson, Uncle Luke. Yeah, I couldn't listen to Uncle Luke. I was a late bloomer when it comes to hip hop.
I used to ride. I used to have on my bike. But I have Uncle Luke playing them videos strictly rated PG nowadays. But back in the day, like that video moved something.
X-rated.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Me and my brother used to watch that. We used to like, look what you watch this partner. They should do a little row. That was really something. Yeah. What? Oh my God. Me and my partners used to be like, man, you seen that little bit? You seen that move something? She had on biker tights.
I was so uncomfortable. And I was, hood myself, but I was uncomfortable. Very true.
See, yes, used to drop on the first beat. I know. And see now, y'all wore biker tights, but y'all wore shirts down past your thing. But now it's biker tights with a halter top.
Yeah.
And showing the whole everything.
Oh, everything.
At Walmart.
I never could wear that stuff.
Yeah, well, you had to Whitney Houston. You give good love. You had to Whitney Houston crouch.
Even my slouch socks
Yeah,
would
you
roll down my ankles.
yeah.
I couldn't. Man, I'm just
I can't say that. I was so skinny. My football thigh pads was on the side of my legs, and my nickname was a gun holster because my thigh pads on my football pants. My football pants wouldn't fit. So I can't talk about you being little. It's people out there that still call me gun holster.
To this day.
Yeah. If you come on to call me gun holster, we go way
To
back.
this
You know what I'm saying?
day.
I
And
let
say
that
it with
go.
a serious face. They're not saying it the high side. That's
No.
That's your
No, it
nickname.
became my name. You know how black folks do it. They'll call you something that's a high side, and we just, hey, Dookie Face. They call you enough. Hey, what up? I'm DL. DL for this month. Like, you just start calling yourself Dookie Face. That's what black people do. We're mean and we're loving at the same time. Yes, so
Oh
yeah. But yeah, man. But when talking about hip hop, I know I've gotten older.
Yeah.
Right. Because I'm very selective in what I listen to. And I'll listen to some of this new stuff and I say, oh, he not talking to me. So I just go the other way.
Right.
I don't listen to it.
That's not
you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's not feeding anything.
No, it's not feeding anything, And of course, we work with young people. So people who say they don't impact the young people, it does. It's not just music. Right. And we out here in South Carolina dealing with young people in rural areas, acting like they in cities, acting like they having gang problems, and you live down by you live on this end, I live on that end. You know what I'm saying? And it don't make sense. And they just beefing because beefing is what they do. And they recording raps, dissing each other, and then it's spilling over into the it's spilling over into the road. I ain't gonna say it's spilling over into the streets. Right. It's spilling over into the road. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they having real beef in these roads out here. And so it does make it is a problem. It has presented a cultural problem, but it presented the same cultural problem for us.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. But if we're not learning from it, then we're still gonna repeat it.
Learning from, we're gonna compete. So what y'all think, y'all? Are we just getting old, or has hip hop gotten worse?
Oh,
right. I didn't present both as an option. I hope I find some folks that got some biased opinions up in here. You and Jay Jemison, and shout out to my brother. Y'all trying to be all politically correct.
I am not. That's how I truly feel. I know that I am getting older, and yes, it is getting worse.
Yes. And I respect that. I respect that. But we haven't learned from the mistakes of our generation.
Absolutely.
And I think we have to do a better job as a generation of warning our children, and and being more. Y'all be honest. We come on, Freak Nick. Come on, y'all. Let's be honest.
They are paying people to not record their videos and pictures. Come on now.
Yeah, we passed this stuff down. We passed this down, and we got to own it. If we don't change it or fix it, the first thing we got to do is own it and stop acting like these children popping up out the toaster and doing some stuff that you didn't see coming. We saw this.
We started that.
Tupac said, you know what I'm saying? What you say? We're gonna have a race of babies that hate the ladies
that bake the baby.
Well, that hate the ladies. We're gonna have a generation.
A generation
of babies.
A generation of race of babies. Yeah, something like that.
That hate the. I had it. You supposed to be a Pac fan.
You a Pac fan too?
Because you can't. You cut in like you was finna correct and didn't have it.
I just want to get in on rap.
Somebody put that. What Pac say? We're gonna have a race of babies that hate the ladies that make the babies. Right. Right. Yeah, and we had that generation. Like we may be dealing with that generation.
No ever question my Pac loyalty. Okay.
I learn them songs then. Okay. Thank you, Ty. Our son had to do it. They hate the ladies who make the babies. But think about that for a second, though. And think about like Tory Lanez, who got sentenced.
The 20?
I thought it was 10 to 20.
Oh,
yeah, sentenced, I think the 10 to 20.
Oh, they sentenced him. Yeah, it was like 10.
Yeah. I think got 10. You know what I'm saying? For shooting at Meg
shooting.
Foot, right. And look at a lot of shooting. Look, I am not team Tory Lanez. Yeah, for shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. You got all this violence being perpetrated against women by black men and relationships and things like that. And these are the children of that property, that curse that Pac laid down right there. A generation that hates the ladies who makes the babies. Sometimes I look up, baby, and I say, we here.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's where we are. And we've created it, and it's gonna take us to uncreate it. It's gonna take us to try to reverse it. But y'all gotta own this stuff. What?
Because I was just, the story came to mind, which is thinking about that. was this young man. I would have thought he was going to be of the Caucasian persuasion. He was black, 18, and he had been arrested. This may be a little dark too, because I like what Anyway, for
You finna go all into murder, ain't you?
he killed his mama.
He say, she
And
say,
ate her.
huh?
Yes,
Yeah, that ain't something we really do.
but still, that was just what it made me think about.
Yeah. You see, we
That
taking
they
on
took it. I took it there. I put
culturally,
we're taking on somebody
so
else's
culturally, we're
stuff.
taking on some other stuff, and we got to be careful. And it's
Yes.
spilling over into
Yes.
some of the music.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as everybody getting on the female rappers for being
Now,
nasty,
that
no. I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on, they're across the board.
And you're comparing apples to oranges.
Right. In all fairness, there's always been people who hated on both sides. Who hated the vulgar rap coming from me, coming from people. And I respect that, man. Now I don't believe in censorship. I just think everything has its place. I believe in artistic expression, however you're gonna express
such an
it.
artist.
Yeah, I am, and I've done some nasty songs, I've done some stuff, in my day creatively, that was just reflecting the mood or feeling that I was having at the time. I ain't put it on YouTube. No. I played it for you.
Indeed.
Yeah, we here now, ain't we? 3 cheering later.
Okay, so well,
yeah. But anyway, but at the same time, as a society, we have to control, the pipelines, and we have to control what our children are listening to, with what we promote. There's a reason why you have a society. It's not a free for people think freedom means free for all.
I was just about to say they got too many damn freedoms.
Yeah, any dollars, anything goes stuff. Man, I'm not with anything. Don't go.
You got to have boundaries. Boundaries are safety. That boundaries are safe.
Yeah. Anything.
Healing and safety for all.
Come on, man. So I don't know, man. Y'all just let whatever y'all think. You know what I'm saying. You can put it in the chat. Thank you, Tajir, for that quote. A generation that hates the ladies who make the babies. Again, our question was, as hip hop, generation that hates the ladies who make the babies. That ain't right. We ain't gonna get into this right now. Okay. All right. But again, has hip hop gotten worse, or are we just getting old? You know what I'm saying? And as a lyricist, I ain't gonna lie, there's still lyricists out here, but a lot of the mainstream stuff, I'm not in it. The mumble rappers, I started listening, and some of them really can rap, and they doing it on purpose, but some of them really talk like that. They really mumble.
Who wants to sit and hear that all the time?
It's dumb down like a mud. Like some of them, I'm like, I know you was inspired.
You would think I'm autistic. I'm like, I can't hear that if I had to hear that.
And some of them I know was inspired. That you could just tell that they was inspired, and they can just, No. Some of these rappers are some of the popular ones. I can look at them and tell, you ain't never been in a regular class. And
I can't believe.
I mean, I'm a teacher, 30 years.
They say it take one to know one.
Well, no, it take a experienced teacher to know one. I made it. I didn't get spared. They wanted to spare me, but I sped up. I sped up. I avoided sped. I sped up. But a lot of them, like the one that was yelling, that New York Scarlett. The sister Scarlett, and she says that she was in special ed, and like I said, I call them unique learners, Did
Glorilla just admit she was in special ed?
Well, it was implied. It was implied. Okay, it was implied. She just made a post that she don't care about having friends because it was just 5 people in her class anyway. So
I'm so arrogant that I was like, yeah, girl. I thought she was talking shit. I thought she meant like with that she is such a high class in the ranking that there's only 5 that can touch her as far as her rap skills.
Well, I be reading stats, and it ain't, and she out of Memphis, and shout out to my Memphis family. But it ain't far-fetched for a high school to just have 5 graduates.
Oh, that's their what they call it?
No, I'm just saying there are schools out there.
What?
Huh?
Shit, public school.
Yeah, it could be a public school that you might have 98 seniors, might be a small school, 100 seniors, and maybe 5 just graduate. I don't know. That was my first thought. But then
that was so nice.
Yeah. And then people start piling on. It's like, well, baby, we know what class you were in. if you just had five. It was just five y'all. We know that little group.
That little
Group, they come at the end, towards the end of lunch.
After
everybody leave, and I, you know, and I'm not. Look,
man, stop.
Look. I had partners that was in sped, so you know I ain't tripping.
Again, he's always been one for that, one for the. He's always been one for that. So his best buddy.
Right. Look, JJ say spared me. And a lot of folks that get spared don't belong in sped
at all.
And most matter of fact, most black children you see in special ed don't need to be in there.
Right.
They just need a more effective teaching environment, learning environment, right?
And they putting a lot of them in sped for behavior reasons.
But what sped does, sped will sped you.
Right.
Because you in there and you're not being taught. The expectations are below the floor. You're not being taught. So it's like the Roche Motel. Once you check in, you don't check out.
Right.
When the last person you know started out special ed and got out, it's like a prison because the school gets double the money for special ed students.
And it follows that those credentials and those recommendations follow them for their entire educational career within the public system.
Right.
That's why they're so adamant about don't allow them to don't sign in that stuff. Don't allow them to put to recommend your baby and 504 your baby and IEPs because it carries out. Once they label them. That's
right. And they just say he use it as a coupon. I don't.
Hey man,
that's a sped coupon. I don't. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to True Sankofa. You know what I'm saying? Sankofa Bookstore out in Phoenix, Arizona, bro. Say y'all got a call in line. We need one. You know what I'm saying? We need one. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. And I don't usually do this. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and we just might bring on. We might just bring on some folks, man. If you want to jump in and add to the conversation, I just put the link in the chat. If you can't see it, you can definitely check it. Find the link on the YouTube stream, or you can find the link on the Facebook.
That's why we need us a podcast room so we can have us a turntable or something.
Oh yeah. So well, I have a software that lets people call in. I just have it integrated. I don't know how to integrate it with we can definitely do. We can set all that stuff up. But me and you be doing all this other stuff, and we get here and we do what we do to get this thing jumping. But I admire our consistency.
Oh yeah.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but Glorilla came out and said she just had 5 people class. But people say, well, we know what class you was in. I went on the post with some podcast. I say, you know what? I'm going to assume that she was in a special elite dual enrollment program where she graduated with both an associate's degree and a high school diploma. There's only 5 other seniors in that program. And that's where the 5 came from. It could happen.
So optimistic.
It could happen.
So optimistic.
It could happen. Let's stop assuming, y'all. Let's stop assuming, what that was. But yeah, a lot of them are that, and you hear speech impediments in the rap. Some people are mumbling on purpose. Yeah. Some people are just speaking with their speech impediment. Yeah. And I remember I had a young man that was a unique learner that used to come to my office back in the day. And I'm not gonna say his name, but he would rap. And he would rap. He would try to rap Tupac's song. He would freestyle, and you could tell he was a unique learner when he rapped. The speech impairment was there. He was rhyming, but it was like mumble. Right. But lo and behold, 20 years later, he would be a star right now. He was ahead of his time.
Right.
Because he was. And he was talking. But and he was saying words. If you knew, how
you play too much.
No, you know how. If you got somebody in your family with a speech impediment, you know what they're saying because you live with them. Yeah. So if you hear it enough, you know what he's saying, right? Well, that's today's mumble rap. When you hear it enough, when you listen to a mumble rapper, it's like listen to that person in your family that got the speech impediment. And if you listen to it long enough, what happens?
You know what they say.
Yeah. Next thing that you first, you're like, I don't know what they talking about, but after you tell it, a love song.
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh man, I didn't know he went through that as a child.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll pass. That's not my. God,
dog, his homie died. Like you didn't. Now you understand. But yeah. Look, Miss DB says she don't have the patience for.
I'm with you.
Right. True Sankofa, you right. Some people like Jay Electron. See. The days of clarity in the mainstream, they're not here anymore, right? There are some mainstream rappers that still rap full words, but for the most part, you know, yeah, you hear a lot of, you know, and then the girls just got raw. I think this has been a shock to the system, babe. I think it's been a shock to our patriarchal societal system.
And now that yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying to see girls be that nasty.
Right. And I agree with that, and that makes me feel good because I am a woman, and if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. I mean, it don't sound, you know,
if it's bad for the goose, it's also bad
for the gander. So,
right.
But I mean, again,
it's been bad for the goose.
Well,
because black male heterosexual hip hop is in the toilet right now.
Oh, yeah.
Marketing wise,
Yeah.
labels ain't even looking to sign young black males right now. They going after Afro beats. These dudes done gangstered us right out the industry.
I think that
so it ain't been good for us, but sometimes we see that as freedom. Y'all been nasty, we gonna be nasty.
Well, I see it as taking the narrative or taking control of the narrative in whichever way. I understand.
I think
that.
It's saying freedom is free to be done.
I think that again, it's all getting worse, but they getting in on it now. It's not just.
Yeah, but it's the same trap.
It's silly.
Yeah, but it's the same mainstream trap though. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I mean, it's just like, hey, if y'all gonna act ignorant, we gonna act ignorant, right? So I don't know. I mean,
you gotta match that energy. Is what they're saying. They gotta
match
that energy.
Yeah, right. And then as a result, I don't know. We will see though. They got a right to do it. They nasty. You need to go look at it. I ain't.
I don't want to look at it. I heard her talking about her butthole and stuff.
She just
she was just talking, and she was just talking about the hygiene. They're having good hygiene.
Right.
I don't see that wrong with it.
Then it got real nasty. That was on part. 5 seconds of hygiene. The next few seconds of venereal disease. Oh, God. I'm like, what? You did what?
It's too much for me because I'm balanced. I'm a prude. I am a prude in a lot of ways.
You ought to see nasty.
And I've never liked the real raunchy. I've never liked for it to be mainstream. I didn't like what you who I always bought. I don't really like. What's his name?
Too short.
Yeah, too much. I didn't like how Lil Kim did it. I didn't like none of it. It was just because. Unless it's, let's not make it so put it, but
it's because
there are some, but it's my music and my personal, and I go get it for myself. I listen to Megan and Cardi every once in a while.
But and my thing is, we were young. Our generation kind of ushered in this type of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And so before we discourage our children from doing it, we have to reflect that in our own lifestyle and our own belief system. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a part of it. I try to be very consistent with what I listen to around my children.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I have very frank conversations with them about habits that I may still have that I don't want them to pick up.
Right. True.
And I don't mind letting my children know Baba's weak in that area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We do have to be very transparent.
We have to be transparent and honest.
They're watching anyway.
Right. And we can't sit and justify everything we do because of our fragile egos.
No.
When we wrong, we wrong. When we weak, we weak. When we can do better, we can do better. And we just got to say, yeah, I shouldn't like it, but I do. But if you like it to the point where you can't turn it off when your kids come in the room, then I got a problem with that.
No, you're showing a lack of responsibility.
Yeah, that's irresponsible. If you love UGK and you playing, let me see it, and your daughter get in the car, you got to turn that off.
Right.
You can't play. You
never get comfortable with.
You can't listen to certain things. I don't look at certain movies with my children.
No,
I don't listen to certain music. I don't.
They don't play that. Like, y'all gotta get out of
here. Y'all gotta go.
Grown folks movie.
Yeah, grown folk movie. And it might be PG-13, but if something I don't want to know, they talking about stuff I don't want to. Right. I don't want to interpret that while my child is in the room.
Absolutely.
I don't want my child to be like, what they doing?
Right. No. Yes, we're not going. This is not learning time.
No, we're not going to learn it that way.
No.
That's not the textbook.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's part of the responsibility that we have to take now that we are older. We need to act older.
Yes, we do.
Right.
I think you spray it. Said
I'm sorry,
but it was kind of late
to the side.
You did. You turned around and looked at me.
Like the briefing that poop. This little quick poop. My bad, baby. I didn't mean to do that. You know, I get passionate about the children.
But it was a delay. So
Right.
Wait a minute, did he just?
Oh, my bad. You know,
Okay, I'm
peace
my
to
bad.
Brandy. How you doing, Brandy?
Hey, your Lordy
this
D.
in the house, your Lordy D. Who with Captain
Yes.
Writing Club, Fifth House Collective
Whoa.
in the house. Says she is very selective, extremely about what my toddler and I listen to, y'all. And we got to be aware of that. You know, we got to be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? True Sankofa say we got grown men acting like boys in rap. So why would they look to them, Felicia? I feel you. I feel that. Like one of the things, well, I ain't gonna lie, one of my pet peeves is when old people try to use new slang.
Come on.
Like really switch it. No.
I know you don't do it.
No.
He do it to mess with the children. I
I only do it outside children. Now I don't walk around talking about it's up. It's up. I don't do that. We didn't say it's up. But I consciously keep a separation. Right. Because I want to make sure I'm protecting them and that I'm helping them interpret what they're listening. We can't fall in love with the ignorance. And they say, she go whoop, whoop, whoop. But y'all don't do that though. It don't work like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't jump on the, and then when I see 50-some-year-old dudes like my age and every day they wear a jersey and a cap and short sets with Tweety Bird on it. And I'm like, come on, bro. I ain't saying put on a suit, but cartoon. Yeah. Sylvester the cat on your shirt.
There are some things that you just gotta grow from, and as you change as a person, you cannot be the same person you were 20 years ago.
Right. And sometimes what we put on kind of is a reflection of where our mentality is.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
Yeah, we gotta do that. I'm seeing less and less brothers my age do the skinny jeans. I'm glad.
Oh, because that was around for a minute.
Yeah, these dad bods ain't made for that. Really, they bodies ain't made. We'd have never done them tight pants like that. Oh man, don't let these folks convince you you're supposed to wear tight breeches. We was at the place last night eating, and there was a couple in front of us, and they got up and. Brother got up. I like this top. He had a nice little gray black thing on. I look at them pants. That brother at least 270 pounds.
He had them,
man. We had them. Oh man. Oh, and we walking on them tippy toes, trying to get up out of there. Said, you're not comfortable, bro. You're not comfortable. You're not comfortable, bro. No, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna body shame, or anything like that. But yeah, still, God dog, True say you gotta wear his woo wear. I'm gonna say true to the 90s, man. I picked that up on you when we was in Phoenix a couple years ago. I say, yeah, that brother right there from my era, and a lot of him is still there, you know what I'm saying? But even when I do hip hop, I try to do hip hop now for my generation.
Yes, you grow your hip hop, your dressing too. I really believe that. Just like you don't lose the love for hip hop. And the 11-11, man, we own it. I give thanks to the creators, injury, all that good stuff. Anyway, you don't lose the love of hip hop. You still going to love it, but it just needs to come. It just need to be pulled up. If you making it still, it don't need to be still talking.
Right. Like your art has to grow with you.
It does.
Right.
So same thing with your clothing. Right. I think that you can dress hip hop. That's in you. It ain't always on you. It's in you, but it's how you wear it.
Right. And see, that's the difference between hip hop,
the jeans culture. And the blazer and the t-shirt and the rocket, a cap and some shoes. That's tight.
Yeah, it's how you wear it. It just has to evolve a little bit. Right. It just needs to evolve a little bit. And you see it in a lot of cats. Right. And again, that's the difference between the business and the culture. See, culturally, your music gonna evolve with you because you're rapping about your experience.
That part.
But if you're trying to be in the business, you're trying to look at industry trends, right? And you want to sound like whatever's hot,
right?
Instead of just being you,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes a lot of the older artists look ridiculous when they're trying to keep up,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of female artists go under the knife because they're trying to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Right. And or stay back, or remain what they call relevant, but relevant to who, right? And so all that has to be discussed, because to me a key element of hip-hop culture is that you don't give a damn about relevancy,
right?
It's about self-expression,
right?
You know, and yeah,
Sankofa was rocking for the old hip hop.
They talk about who you calling the bitch, UNITY, right? She get up there and say, now all the girls gonna raise their hand. You know, I'm that bitch.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we went from who you call me, bitch. I'm that bitch. And, you know, but
and that's
again,
why they tried. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's why they tried to cancel out India.Arie because she made the statement she made. She was talking against the culture, and then they was trying to pin her against the women themselves. But she's talking about it's not even about that. That's cool. If that's what you want to do. But how is that our main stage now?
Right.
How is that the main
stage? And people make that decision because it's not the main stage because it's the best music.
Thank you.
That's not how the main stage is selected. It's not the main stage because it's the best music, and that's just a fact.
That's just a fact,
right? That's just a fact, right? And like you say, like, and it was Essence Festival at that. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, and like with the performance that Jill Scott did, how she was very political this year, you know, and that got some pub, but it wasn't the main pub, you know. And so yeah, you know, I definitely feel that. You know, I think that we definitely need to grab a hold of our young people, invest in our young people. We don't demonize the young people for reflecting what they have learned. But we have to take over the curriculum. You know, the only thing is that the tough part as somebody who works with young people, when you get them when they teenagers, it's kind of like taking somebody who's been fed candy all their life and saying, now we got to eat vegetables.
Right. You got to. It's gonna be a fight at first, baby.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. It's like addiction.
Yeah, you ever had a child that ate McDonald's all the time, and all of a sudden you want to say, "Let's eat vegan"? Right? We had a student like that once that had been eating processed food. Then mama went vegan, and she went all the way in, and this baby was stealing candy
left and right,
and he had a stash in the bathroom at school, a Tootsie Roll. And he would ask to go to the bathroom just to sit and eat Tootsie Rolls in the bathroom because everything he ate at home was alkaline. His lunch was alkaline, you know, and so, you know, you try to take him off of that right to that. And so in taking our children, our youth off of this aspect of our culture into something else, right? Taking that or kicking that stuff out of our certain things out of our culture altogether, then, you know, that's going to be like going from sugar to vegetable.
Right. And that's what I was going to say as well. We can allow spaces for that, for them to have that. Meaning, when I say allow, meaning don't allow that to be, they come and don't allow that to be the main thing. I'm not going to say that I'm cool with it, but you're not going to come over here with it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you do,
Again, it's up to the community to decide.
That's what I'm saying.
If it has a place, where is that place? You know, and that sort of thing, man. So interesting conversation. You know, interesting conversation. You know, what else is going on in the news, man? What else is going on?
Shacarri. We talk about women empowerment, baby. That's how you do it. Representing the Texas, the TX, South Dallas. Shacarri Richardson, man.
Yeah, Shacarri did her thing, and shout out to Deja Robinson. I wanted, as we close out the hip hop conversation, said the only thing that she don't like is the selective.
And I'm absolutely with you.
And I'm with you. I'm with you with that. You know what I'm saying? We got to be consistent with it, y'all. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Where are your values? Your values are either there or you're not. You can't believe that this group can be nasty and that one can't. You know what I'm saying? So that selective outrage. I agree with you.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, y'all can't. I mean, it's okay for y'all, but it's not okay for us. It may not be right, but is it? I mean, let's be wrong together. Sometimes,
right. Fox say, "See the Lord's Tucker, you a bitch to me."
Yeah.
Step of helping a brother, you want to take his G's.
Yeah.
Right. And we said,
Joe did.
But that poor lady was just trying to avoid this.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
She was just trying to avoid this. She warned us.
Yeah.
That this would happen.
Yes, you did.
Now we here, so we got to own it. We got to do what we got to do. Right. So, but yeah, but Shacarri Richardson, shout out, you know, to Shacarri Richardson. Okay, you know, I reminds me we to call Shacarri out. Okay,
Shacarri.
All right. Well, y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay,
girl, call the lady by her name.
I'm still debating that it's Shacarri.
You didn't. She out her mouth. She out. Yes, Shacarri. What?
I ain't see that.
How you
That's
been?
what you saying.
You see how you been? You see how? You don't believe me? I'm alive? What would I lie for? Because I'm a woman. But if your boy said it, what? If your boy said it.
What? You think a man would have said it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I ain't even lie. I say Shacarri because it looked like Shacarri. But also because I hear white people say Shacarri, and I be thinking they do Muhammad and all that kind of stuff. So okay, well, Shacarri Richardson. It was Shacarri Richardson. You know what I'm saying? world championship in the 100, bronze in the 200. And if y'all ain't seen that 4x100 relay, y'all need to go to YouTube.
It's gonna get you crunk.
And
I've
check
seen it
that
like 5 times
and
already.
check that out. You know what I'm saying? 23 years old, young sister out of
again.
South Dallas
Man,
that we've been rooting for the past few years.
we have.
You know that she got that. You know she get it together. You know what I'm saying? She came out very confident, had some tragedy in her life. Everybody was very insensitive as she was trying to. Not everybody, but people, particularly the mainstream media, was very insensitive as she tried to work through it. And she's very outspoken, right? They don't like that in their world class athletes, you know. But against all odds, she came back and in Budapest for the world championship. She whooped them Jamaicans.
She showed them mofos.
Yeah.
And then that last run, she put that shoulder on like, man.
Oh yeah, y'all got to see that 4x100 relay. She did the good finish, you know, because she they could catch her. She crossed the line like this. She hit him with that shoulder like boom, like what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man. So she definitely did her thing. You know, she definitely did her thing, and you could see some self-awareness there. Right. Yeah. I mean, she's representing the USA. The USA don't deserve a spirit like that. Right. But of course, they USA didn't deserve Jesse Owens. The United States didn't deserve Carl Lewis. The United States didn't deserve Bob Moses, all the other champions over the years. You know what I'm saying? They've never done nothing to earn that type of representation and loyalty on the world stage from Black people, in my opinion. But we don't be celebrating the USA. No, we don't. And most Black people don't. We're celebrating the achievement of this young lady and the odds that she's overcoming, and we're rooting for her. What I love is how she snubbed the white media. Yeah, you're right, too, Sanko. So USA don't deserve any of us. I feel you. You know, I love how she snubbed the mainstream media. She talked to the brother. He was like, she's like, you know, I was the racist. You know, I'm not back. I'm better. Come on. Boop, boop, and she hit it. Boop, and then she walked over and said, that white woman said, well, Shacarri, no, thank you. Then the wife is like, well, Shacarri, how do you? No, thank you. No, thank you.
With a smile.
And kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? And she handling the media right now. Right? Then they had a press conference, babe, with her and the Jamaicans were sitting on the press conference. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And here they go. They gotta always bring up your bag. Yeah, they do. So Shacarri, how does it feel to be a world champion after being suspended for smoking weed and whoop? So they always gotta bring up.
They always want to throw a little juice.
So she did this. She say, "Well, it feels great to be a world champion, you know." And you know, even though you didn't have to bring up that second part, but that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stick to saying it's great to be a world champion. And she checked him real quick, right? She checked him real quick, quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hip to y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? So no, you see the growth, you see the maturity. And Bottom Girls was
before her time. That's all. She
and now she right on time. She was talking mess about the Jamaicans. They dissed a couple years ago, which they should have. She had won nothing. Yeah. So when she was like, I'm gonna get them. They was like, man, you know what you gonna do? But as soon as she got them, they didn't do nothing but hug.
They embraced her.
They embraced her and they showed her nothing but love.
Because we can't help but love each other. Right. Accomplish something.
But all they was saying was, you can't talk to us yet.
That's right.
You can't. You're not in our league. Come on. Now, welcome to the club. Right. You got to come get one of these goals on a major level before you can talk to me.
See all them young gazelles out there hooking it. Man, that 4x4, that race is the bomb to watch every one of them run like they ran.
Right. You're right, True. She hugged him when she lost. When she lost in 200, got the bronze. She ran and hugged Sharika Jackson because Sharika Jackson ran the race of her life. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so to see that type of camaraderie is beautiful, and to see Shacarri leading the way with that energy. Yes. Her energy carried that whole meet. That whole meet was about Shacarri Richardson. Her energy carried that whole thing, and that's leadership.
Absolutely.
You know, that's leadership. So shout out, you know, another Black woman doing incredible things right now. Simone Biles.
Yes, she did.
Spring, Texas, in the house.
Black women in the house. Black girl magic.
Right. Simone Biles, who y'all need to understand this. She is the most decorated gymnast ever. She's the best ever. She's so cold. She has moves named after her.
Come on.
She'll take a move that was named after somebody else, do it better than them, and then put her name on it. Come on now. She does flips that they don't allow in competition.
Yeah.
She's invented flips, right? Invented moves,
She bad.
right. So now she's back, and she back doing it all over again. You know, she took a years off. You know, during COVID, everything was stressful. Yeah, going to the Olympics, and she had a case of the twisties, right? Because all of the stress and twisties when a gymnast go in the air and they don't know where they are. And like you get twisties, you can really get hurt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a mental thing, like a mental block.
Yeah.
So she had a case of the twisties, stepped away from gymnastics, got married, lived her life.
Yeah.
Now she's back, and she's back on top.
Yes, she is.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. You know what I'm saying? And already pulling off impossible moves. So you get an opportunity to go and check out what Simone Biles is doing.
You did it again. I just want to let you know.
What I do?
Random Man struck again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Random Man struck again.
I don't know who Random Man is.
That was about twisties, and let me tell you what twisties are. Twisties is when what the fuck? How about you know twisty?
When she had the problem a few years ago, I read about it, and they said she had the twisties. Okay, our youngest baby, yes, our youngest baby is into gymnastics, right? And so, I had a little interest, like twisties. What is that? Right? And so,
good research.
Yeah. So she had a case of the twisties. That's what was going on. So but shout out to Simone Biles doing her thing.
I love
Shacarri Richardson doing her thing. Noah Lyles, the brother, won double gold,
yes,
triple gold. He got gold in 100, gold in a 200, and gold in a 4x100. Yeah.
Oh, he did a good race.
Yeah. So Noah Lyles doing his thing in track and field as well. Shout out to all positive young black athletes, black student athletes out there doing it with the right mind state and excelling and doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday to Valerie Simpson.
Solid.
Hey. Boom, boom.
Solid as a rock. Man, I remember watching that show. I'm watching that video because I go back a little further than you. You was around when it. Remember the music video to that song?
That's what
it was like under a bridge,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And Ashford and Simpson. Now I used to think it. I should look and say, "Damn, his curl be taken." Simpson from Valerie.
I did say he had a tight curl.
Man, his curl be taken to be, and it was confusing because he was so dark. A lot of times during them days when you was dark, your curl didn't take all the way. That man curl. Now I'm old. I'm thinking maybe he was like from Barbados or something. I don't know. But that brother curl used to take. And then I was still colorblied, so I
yes, you were.
I had a crush on Valerie, and I'm like, you don't look good enough for you. I was like, ooh, I was mad, I was jealous of him.
Whoa, and he looked just like your dad.
Knock
he probably
on
bad
wood.
for your daddy.
Yeah, he looked just like a Rob. He looked just like my dad. I can lie. I could be his cousin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But back in them days,
I know.
But I'm just looking, and but I also respected him. Because during a time when popular to be dark skinned, he was very animated.
Yes, he was. Very sensual. Yes, he was.
His name is understood. And he just didn't care. Like, I just love that kind of. Yeah. He could make it better. You know what I'm saying? They were jamming. That was a husband and wife team.
Yes, they were. That was cool. That's the part I really loved. I thought it was cool.
They wrote a lot of hits.
Yeah.
That people don't. A lot of those Motown hits they wrote. They were some of the greatest songwriters. A Random Man was about to come out. I'm not going to list some of the songs that they wrote, but I'm just saying, look it up.
Yes.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
We're honoring her. You might as well.
But shout out to Valerie Simpson, one of the greatest songwriters of all time. You know what I'm saying? True say, Coach, I'm gonna pull up pics of baby face. And I know a lot of times, like cats be calling these kids feminine. You go back to the 80s. Go to 80s R&B. You want to see a feminine motif in black music? Go to 80s R&B.
Yes.
Prince.
Ooh. Makeup and heels and
Prince scared a lot of people. When he first came out, he had the straight perm.
When he
came out, he had the straight perm. I want to be your lover, and he had on like some,
a boy toy.
Like some man's boy toy. He looked like And next thing you know, cats was wearing eyeliner. Like I knew dudes at school that was wearing it, like the pretty boys wore the eyeliner at school. They like Vincent, I ain't gonna name your last name. But them boys used to put that eyeliner on, wear them shirts with the ruffle tips, and had that curl. But with their curl, they gonna cock it to the side, put a party in it, and have some bangs. You remember?
Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah. But I will say this: most of them cats was not gay. Them cats was pulling them women.
Yeah,
they was
that was
pulling.
the thing to do.
Yeah,
and then Prince come out with Purple Rain. Boom.
Yeah. So yeah, Ryan, then Babyface and them, they had makeup. They had makeup on.
Yeah, they did.
Right? But they was jamming and they was pulling.
Yeah.
The 80s was different, man.
They were different.
Yeah, the 80s was different, man. Black folks was going through some stuff in the 80s, man. We was going through, we had to cut the froze. We started getting them damn Jerry curls. Our hair was flammable.
Right.
The men was wearing makeup. Yeah, all that in the R&B, so it got real different.
Fire, my sister.
What's up, Skyfire? In the house, that's the hardest working woman in South Carolina.
Come on now, man.
Every time I look up, she got a new certification on a different gig, doing some shit.
She's a learner.
Yeah.
She
be cold. She cold with like, just put up a 10-foot gate for Beyonce. Like, how the hell you get over there?
She has persuasion. She's a master. Right. She's a master persuasion.
In Zimbabwe, providing security for the senator of Botswana. I'm like, how you get there? Skyfire. Skyfire be getting it, man. Shout out to my sister. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah. Prince did that. Now, Purple Rain, that's my movie.
Yeah, Purple Rain.
And Purple Rain, as much as you might say, as feminine as him as they look, that movie was all about pimping.
That's all it was.
That movie was all about pimping. That's a pimp movie right there.
Yeah, that is. And I even recognize it. Like,
you have to pass the initiation.
I'm like,
you have to walk naked into Lake One.
You just want to get her clothes off, dude. You just want to get her clothes off, dude.
Hey, he did it.
Man.
He made her prove it.
Man.
She got that guitar. Prison knew she was gonna buy that guitar.
That's that mix out of.
You see, black girls bought some guitars too. Yeah, black girls don't front like just a light skin thing. Some of y'all still buying guitars.
Yeah.
The Prince say, hold up, that's not Lake Minnetonka.
Right. Okay.
Really?
Right.
He wasn't really mad.
At all.
Just right now,
she got at them clothes.
So yeah, man, but so that was the dichotomy back then. What else happened new? But I'm laughing, and we're gonna get out here in a little bit, y'all. But I gotta laugh. What Fanny? What's up with Fanny Willis?
It's Fani, not Fanny. Stop calling that woman Fanny. Y'all better put some respect on her name. My bad,
Fani. When did she became Fani? After
Fani.
Fani. How about Fani?
I think it's Fani.
What's up? Okay, well, what's up with Fani?
Right,
up in Fulton
She told
County.
Trump to meet her at the corner of find out, and he found the house. Okay.
What's up with Fani, man?
Yeah.
Hey,
he say she ain't playing with his
she ain't playing with nobody.
Head.
She went at she
didn't come in and get that.
Hey,
mugshot.
She went at the young thug and old thug.
Oh, sure did.
He
said he hired some lawyers, some black people.
What?
He fired his lawyer, Trump, and hired a lawyer.
You fight fire with fire. But I'm gonna tell you what Trump did, though. I'm tell you, I don't want to piss y'all off, right? Because I don't know if you read this.
Oh Lord,
so Trump, he got his own social media, Truth Social. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, like with that whole thing in Fulton County, the whole thing was them trying to overturn the election,
right?
And they was accusing. They was accused specific people for rigging the election, and he mostly was black people. As a matter of fact, it was these two black women that Trump followers and stuff been harassing them,
right.
Calling their house, threatening them, N-words, all that kind of stuff, right? And so Trump on Truth Social, he started calling them. He saying they rigged the election. He started calling them riggers. Why my laugh?
Because you like that kind of sweet medicine.
I know, but he was like, we know that they rigged the election. We were just down there looking for riggers. So that the white folks done ran with them right wingers, done ran with it, and now rigger is the new code word for
a nigga.
Yeah.
Wow. That ain't nothing.
They ain't worth the quarter, man. They ain't worth quarter. So, yeah, so yeah, we're just down there looking for rigor. So so Fani's a rigor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Fani's a rigor. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all watch the code, man.
That's why she's gonna get your ass.
Hey, somebody leaked the address of some of the people that are on the grand jury that indicted him.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
They passing their addresses out according to the news.
That's not cool.
Then they pass names out. Yeah, y'all, you saw Trump mugshot.
Yeah. right. Oh, he looked like a gangster, didn't he?
Oh, he tried to make the most gangster pose he could make. You know what I'm saying? And they already fundraising off of it. You know, so his fundraising is gonna blow up. He's gonna get more votes. Like they're helping him. All this is helping him, right? You know, that's why finding them trying to go to court in October,
right?
Because you let 2024 hit, that this indictment puts him in the White House.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it. You know what I'm saying? They say he had the bitter beer face. Yeah, he did. That's exactly what it was. Ugly dude. You know what I'm saying? But truth that covers a black Republican, I still like, well, that's what you get. You know, somebody got to take the dive. Black Democrats get hit first, and so do black Republicans. It works like that across the board.
You going down first, boo.
Step up. You know what I'm saying? It's even black female they got locked up down there, and she's gonna take her picture like this.
Oh,
because she's trying to get clout off of it. She's a Republican, and they say, you know, but yeah, man, they ended up trying to catch riggers, and now they locked up with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? So they down there, you know, doing that, and Trump got booked, and Fani just she making a name for herself.
Yeah, she
you know, I feel for the sister Keisha Bottoms, Knight, who used to be the mayor of Atlanta. They say now when she go speak places, Trump supporters heckle her because they think she Fani. Because they kind of think they look close. She's been getting mistaken for Fani, so she's getting heckled in public, and it ain't even her, you know. Yeah, but I'm sure she'll take the clout. Like, okay, I need to be back in the news. You know, but Fani doing her thing down there.
So racist.
But you know what I'm saying? The system is not set up to benefit us at all.
Right.
Black folks don't need to be focusing on that, thinking racism is over. If they put Trump in office, he ain't the father of racism, and racism ain't gonna end. And he's just a distraction, so you won't realize that your children can't read, their jobs are going nowhere, their rent is up, and all this other stuff is happening. They got you get so scared of Trump that you'll vote for all this other shit over him. That's all. That's all it is. Y'all know how we look at it on here. We ain't sitting up here like Trump the boogeyman. Not now. It's a whole bunch of boogie people.
Thank you. That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Better keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Get your political education up. You know. So Fani doing her thing. You know. But babe, we got to end it with some good black news.
Good black news. We got some good black news.
We need some good black news. There's something going on in the black world. That's
right. True, Nkoyo.
We waking up though. That's good news. That's the good news. Yeah. You know, they've been doing ancestor reverence rituals at the river walk. You know what I'm saying? A week before. True. So when they jumped off, the spirit of ancestors was already there. Because you can't tell me that, bro, that church wasn't possessed.
Come on.
And you sure can't tell me Aquaman wasn't possessed.
Come on now.
By something else, you know, and he got in that water and swam, you know what I'm saying? So
that felt so good. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, man, I've seen
that was a wave of unified, proud energy.
Yes, yes, you know what I'm saying? I've seen all kind of stuff. Dr. Mayad, and shout out to Dr. Oya Mayad, Conscious Ingenuity in the house. She's an engineering professor at Morgan State. How about on her first day of class this semester? She walked in with a folding chair. So that's how serious she is about them passing her class. That they're gonna catch that folding chair if they don't get it done. That's how you create engineers.
That's right.
Dr. Mayad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The boat was called Head. Yeah, that was the spirit of Harriet that jumped in Aquaman.
That's right.
Aquaman was on site. Man, they whooping jaws. And Harry say, you better go over there and help him.
Right.
Boy, go over there and help him. And he dove in there with the gators and got on across that water. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be talking about that from years to come. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, good black news, baby. Anything going on? What somebody black that's accomplishing something? What's going on?
No, well, we got Black founder celebrates a fashion brand being ranked on Inc. 5,000 list of fastest growing private companies.
Okay, I'll say.
Yeah, Jessica Brooks, founder and CEO of J. Brooks Boutique in Atlanta.
All
So
right.
yeah. That's some good black
Well,
news.
shout out to J. Brooks Boutique.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Great job.
We got Brittany Willer. She's a military spouse and mother of 5, who's also the founder and CEO of Rose Maternity Company. She's thrilled to have launched an innovative patented product for helping women recover after childbirth. So
Okay, that's what's up. You know,
yeah.
some good products going on.
Yeah, we got a 16-year-old Shania Muhammad.
Let's go.
A 16-year-old girl from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, who already has 3 college degrees and has become
At 16.
at 16 and has become America's youngest full-time salaried teacher. She's currently teaching 3rd grade.
Let's go.
Yes.
At 16.
Shania
Boy,
Muhammad.
it says teacher shortage. They done took the age restriction and everything. Is she ready? Bring her in.
Come on.
Gosh, there's a teacher shortage out there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, y'all, it's a teacher shortage. The education system's already struggling. If you're looking for an option, a virtual option, if you want to homeschool but you don't want to teach, we'll be your homeschool partner. Go to uhuraacademy.com. Sign up for UA online. You know what I'm saying? Put your babies in an environment, an online learning environment that's tailor-made for their success.
That's what's
you have to just jump into a commercial right
Come
there.
on now.
Unless you want, you're going to look up and the next 16-year-old teaching your child ain't going to have no degrees. It's just going to be Keisha.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So,
come on now.
So you know, we got to provide options. And True Sankofa, we got to talk because y'all got school choice in Arizona. We have to talk about putting some education solutions on the ground that Black parents can use their vouchers for. You know what I'm saying? In educating our children. So I'm gonna holler at True Sankofa. You know what I'm saying? All right. Look, here's some good news. Me and my brother start putting down a fence around the perimeter of our 40 acres. Let's get free. Shout out to the brothers in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Them Phoenix RBGs, our Black father, all y'all. I think we only got about 37 acres of land that they've gained collectively. You know what I'm saying? And so great job. Right. Let me finish the first part. I got you know what I'm saying? But shout out, we can't gloss over the land. Shout out to the brothers coming collectively and getting some land, 37.5 acres. And I'm saying this to every RBG out there, every Black man out there. I'm not interested in getting in any collective of Black men or women if we not buying land together. If we not buying land together, we don't really need to be in a collective together. All right. Time out for just sitting and drinking, talking, politicking, thinking, think tanks. Let's have a deed tank. All right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? RBG for life. You understand? So great job to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Great job. He say some sisters start a micro school next to the bookstore. We need to talk, man. We need to talk. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Let's take advantage of what's out there. You know, let's take advantage of what's out there. Our Operation Reconnect, we want to capture some of those people who stopped out of school. Matter of fact, we just graduated a young brother, Nasir Muhammad, out of Phoenix, Arizona this past summer through our Operation Reconnect program. We want to multiply those efforts. So we're going to get with our family out there. And if you know somebody 16 and up that stopped out of school, the Operation Reconnect program is here to graduate them, to give them the opportunity to earn a high school diploma, but most importantly, gain a success plan at the same time. You got anything else, babe?
All right, so I'm just scrolling. It looks like that Tupac's iconic ring and love letter make history at the Sotheby's auction. The recent hip hop artifact auction achieved groundbreaking milestones with the sales of two deeply. Oh, they sold some shit. I don't know if that's
what they sell for.
Let me go in here and see.
And who got the money? Did it go to his estate? I wonder.
Like
you know what I'm saying? So just got depends. But in the meantime,
$1 million.
Nasir's actually working at the bookstore.
That's what's
up. He's the kitchen manager at the bookstore, man. Good, man. Good. Appreciate you, Sankofa, getting us our employment rate of our graduates up. You know what I'm saying? Great job. You know, he say Drake. I think Drake may have bought that.
And that's just what it just about to say. It was
$1 million.
$1 million. It was auctioned. It got $1 million, and so the love letter on it said that hip hop artist Drake emerged victorious in the bid. Good. Okay, it went to.
I hope Pac actually wrote it.
What?
That'd be messed up if Pac didn't write it and somebody I'm just saying, like that'd be a quick lick, you know.
But they check all that stuff.
They do. They kind of check it. I mean, you don't just check so far. You falsify that. If I was
it
coming
was
to
they.
Tupac Estate, I might create some stuff too.
No, don't
I
do
wouldn't
that.
do that.
Don't bring.
Wouldn't do that.
I'm just saying, don't
No?
bring that up.
Okay. All right.
Gosh,
No. Okay.
you don't say stuff like that.
Okay. Well, okay.
It looks like he outbid the Detroit-based Dr. Khalid El Hakim, founder of the Black History
Oh
Museum.
man, I wish Dr. Cobb would have won. Drake ain't gonna
Yeah,
do nothing but put it in the
right.
mansion and show it off.
Yeah.
Dr. Hakim would have put it in a museum.
Yep.
Might put him in a
Yep.
museum or something. Oh, Drake do
Yeah.
something with it.
Yeah.
You know, more than just use it as a trophy.
I know, right?
You know what I'm
That's not
saying?
cool.
So yeah, you know.
Yeah,
All
so
right,
that was
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I don't know who the letter was written to. Maybe who
It was a
written to
love
Jay.
letter. No, but I think that's the one that was written to Quincy daughter.
Oh, for real?
Mhm.
Okay,
I think
all right,
that's the
cool.
one.
He probably wrote a few on it. Pac did his
Yeah,
thing.
and he was,
Yeah, he got around.
I'm sure he got one of Jagger's somewhere. Jagger probably buying it herself.
All right. But anyway, rest in power to the GOAT, Tupac Shakur. They talking about he wrote it to Madonna.
Don't do what? It was Kidada. It wasn't Madonna Days. Just stop yourself.
She almost fainted. But you know,
I
Madonna,
did.
they say.
I know they
Okay,
did.
all right. Yeah, you know, she knew a girl named Nikki. Like Madonna was the Nikki of the 80s. That she would take black stars into her room and you know, yeah.
She got popped. I mean, hey, he had to do what he had to do, you know. He was out there, he needed to get his weight up on some stuff. You know, Madonna helped him out. He took one for the team.
Yeah.
And Pac was a player too. Pac showed him that he could get Madonna. How about that?
I mean, anybody can get Madonna.
Oh my God.
Now that Madonna is not exclusive. She's at all. Okay. That wasn't impressive. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. So all right, cool. Hey, it was fun tonight. She said that's it. What's up? You got something else?
I mean, I was just.
We did a strong hour and 30 minutes tonight.
We did.
Right. Look, because Vanilla Ice got me. Hey, we know Vanilla Ice, but yeah. Hey. Yeah, what it is. If you was hot at one time, you got Madonna. That's just what it is. All right. Dennis Rodman got Madonna. You know. And still won. But you know, she be 60 something. I think she put herself in the hospital from doing like gyrating on the cameras and doing stuff. Yeah, she still do stuff, man.
At 60.
At 60 something, you know, and her and Britney Spears won't let it go either.
Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with Britney Spears? She looks nasty.
So you know. But you know, it is what it is. That's their stuff. That's their stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we need to be worrying about our stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we got some great things going on. Congratulations to you, Uhuru Mama. The successful birth of a young new African. Last couple of weeks, you did an amazing job. You are a powerful midwife. I call you a midwife. Okay. All right, and a birth specialist. Y'all check out Uhuru Mama. .com. It's just a soft launch right now. But if you know someone with child or planning or postpartum and they need whether it's counseling, whether it's advice on nutrition, or help with delivery, y'all need to get with Uhuru Mama. And this is Nkoyo, and she is literally Uhuru's mama.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So get with Uhuru Mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's all
commercial
good.
mode.
Come on now, I can do a commercial like that. You know what I'm saying? Hand soap. Or your hands dry. You know, you just name the product. I can do a commercial on it. So yeah. All right, y'all.
We're gonna get
Yeah, we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna end this episode. We done talk about some everything. Man, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? True Sankofa, don't make it be the last time, man.
Come on,
we on here every Saturday night, you know, and we're gonna get you on here, man. You're gonna be one of our guests. We're gonna start pulling some folks in, man. Pulling some folks that'd be cool. I would love for the Asia to jump on with us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Skyfire, wherever you are in the world, jump in, you know, with us. You know, you might be under a waterfall in Costa Rica, but we want you on here. We want you. You know, Mrs. DB, you know, come holler at us. You know, hey, we have fun doing this.
We do.
Yeah. You know, so let's go and let a movie watch us.
I'm cool with that. We have to pick up Saul and put it in her place and get her bed ready.
She getting too big, get picked up and put in place.
No, actually,
it's finna switch from you to me. That's what I don't like.
Oh well, yeah.
When they certain size, I can be lazy and let you pick them up.
Right.
Then they get big, I got to pick them up. But I don't pick them up, y'all.
He wakes them up. Who does that? That's not nice.
I wake them up. That make people not want to go to sleep in your bed in the first place because they know they're gonna get what? Woke up.
I guess so. That is weird.
But if I want to get carried to my bed. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sleep
Prince
every
our King.
time. Right.
Yeah, and then they don't, you know, our kids, you know, they don't woke
Yeah.
up when you pick them, they
Yeah.
just get to play sleep. You pick them up there. Who mean you ain't sleep? That's what that means.
You know you would have milked it too, Miss Alex and them. Did you? Just okay.
No, oh no. We got woke up.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
Like
you would have
click. All right, go to your room. Click. Let's go. That's what we got. Shoot, it wasn't no stand.
That's funny.
You got okay, you know. And then if you wake up and you have sleep, they laughing at you.
You're right.
You get, Michael Jordan move. Boy, stupid. He talking about Michael. Both of them get your ignorant ass out of my room. It sleepwalk, like whatever. It's like whatever. Go.
We
yeah,
we don't.
Yeah,
care.
we didn't care, man.
You're not supposed to wake up sleepwalking people.
Man, we should I was raised bad. Cause we love to wake people up.
Go.
Is everybody in there? I'm just talking about what you talking about. You know, just the thing. For real, you start talking with them and clapping them.
We ain't shit.
We're nothing. And still make them get up and go get their bed. You know? But you know, you trying to break cycles and stuff.
I am. I'm a cycle breaker.
Come on, I'm gonna put you in your bed.
So I do not interrupt your sleep.
Come on.
You need to go on and lay down and be good.
And they getting heavy, so I'm like, I'm gonna put you in your bed. Come on. I'm gonna do it. Come on. You can't rock them no more.
I can too. He's a hater,
you
y'all.
put them down. Ooh, my back. And come back in the room tired. I'm like, I just woke him up. I walk in. All right, y'all.
That's traumatic. No one should be awakened that way. You don't want nobody to wake you up that way.
All right, y'all. Let's go. I'm actually used to being woke up like that.
No, it doesn't matter what you're used to. That doesn't mean it was right.
What you saying he used to do? I used to used to wake his baby up. That's what daddies do. We don't.
No.
Y'all act like waking up is trauma.
That is traumatic. That is your sleep, your REM sleep. I'm deep in thought, sleep, visionary sleep. You cannot. No, and it's peaceful.
It's
just peaceful. Shit.
It's peace out here too.
God damn, don't do that.
We just gotta.
That is traumatic. I hate that shit. I don't use the alarm clock because I don't like that shit. You are not going to scare me into waking up.
It's an alarm clock. It's not scary.
No, I'm gonna rise like Hakeem.
Yeah, at 11.
I'm awake.
At 11.
At
11. We got
to wake up my body rhythm. My body wakes me up.
It does. She wakes up eventually every day.
The right time, no. Because you're my alarm clock. Because you're going to get up. You be having them. I mean, like, you better keep that shit low. You better not. But if I feel you moving, then you're my alarm clock. And I decide if I'm going to lay there a little
Thank you. Don't say you get up.
I'm going to get up. And a few minutes later.
I get up. I come back. You still there. You know. No, and I'll get up. You'll do this. I don't know whether or not you're getting up or not. Right. If I get up, you say, whew, you finna get up. Yeah. But if I get up, you go, you ain't moving.
I ain't doing nothing. Because I decided.
Yeah.
I decided.
Yeah, you decided.
Thank you.
Regardless of what's going on.
No. Yes. No. If you could wake up to boy. Ooh.
Now I'm talking about our schedule.
No, I wake up because with the schedule. What's telling you? Who told you that lie? Who opens up the school every other day? Say something. I will chop you. I say something. Who opened up school every other day and starts off the first day? Who opens the school first day?
The school class. The school
class is open at what
8:30.
And what time I open it?
8:45.
That's good. They don't start coming to about that time. Make one child come at 8:30. I'm not gonna sit up there. That's my time. Get a little extra something.
No one comes at 8:45 because it's your day to open the school.
They know.
And they know it's not available at 8:30. But it is what it is. You're
I did tell it 8:30.
You did.
I don't want my Ghanaian families cuss me
right,
out and tweet or
something. Your word is bought.
I'm coming to cut your fingers off. That's not a good.
Now we done lost both of them.
I don't have a good accent.
They don't do that. Not violent. Yeah, your accent sucked. That was not good.
Yeah, I was trying to sound like Amin or something. That's not cool.
No. And then you got real violence. Got covered and cut your fingers off. That could be damn.
Well, what were you I mean, no discipline. I just thought, okay, bad joke. All right, let's move on. Bad joke. Let's move. My bad, y'all. My bad.
I promise we're Pan-Africanists, and we love our brothers
We
and
love
sisters
telling
abroad.
jokes, y'all. That's all. I just play
But
too much.
we
too.
clown us too. So
I
we
play too
clown us
much.
all.
We do.
You know, again, the one last shout out to La Shakia down in Florida for sending that white woman home.
Come on.
And all black folks out there doing things. Shout out to the Uhuru Academy Village. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We really do.
Don't unenroll because my wife's clear prejudice towards our brothers and sisters on the continent.
I do
All right.
not. Don't fertilize those things. I do not.
No, you're not. You're not. I'm messing with you. All right, then. Hey, y'all. I love this black woman.
And I think I love this black man.
Oh man, this has been He Say She Say with Baba Me.
Amin, Nkoyo.
Hey, till next time, y'all. We out.
Peace.
Peace.